Alright, and welcome back to another adventure in Tera. Tonight we are going to take a look at the quest line to easily obtain the level to start the Apex quest. So if you have any characters that aren't at item level 439 yet, this is definitely a video for you. Because you can actually, I did it on my Slayer here last night. And I think it took me about an hour, so we are going to do it on a ninja tonight, so I can run you all through it. It's really not too bad of a quest line. It really don't take too long. My Slayer did have a few weapon upgrades already, so that helped the time out a little bit, but oops, I might have just screwed up. That's okay. Okay, so let me make sure I got plenty of inventory space and plenty of health potions. Because if you don't have a healer, you will probably want some health potions. What are these? 50%. So I want some of these. We'll grab more of those. And let's grab some bravery potions just to help speed that up a little bit. And I think we're ready to go. So the first thing you need to do to take this quest is go to... Uh-oh. Hopefully I haven't done it already. Did I do it already? I would be super bummed if I did it on this character already. There it is right there. So if you go into your quest log, which is L, and go down to the Apex section, Apex the 2 banquets, and you want a gift for the goddess, and you can click this little eyeball to track it. It'll be on the quest tracker that way. We are going to minimize all other quests here. Okay, so the first thing it says is to journey back in time to Castle Aranea and retrieve the Eternal Crown from beneath Aenea's crate. And it says you must clear Castle Aranea to retrieve the crown. So we want to go to High Watch to enter the castle. Hopefully High Watch isn't too crazy tonight. Sometimes it has a tendency to make Tera crash for me. If it crashes, then I will just be right back. But I definitely need it to load, please. Depending on how you get into High Watch, you need to get to... Let me get in here. No, it's not going to let me. Anyway, if you can see on the map, you need to get right over here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So the place I teleported into was there, and I think the teleporter that brings you into High Watch is here. So you need to come over here to these blue blue things on the map. And you want to talk to Murakon. Whatever. This guy. Echo Arcana Curator. Did that go away again? No, it's there. Okay, and the Echoes of Aranea is where you want to enter. This is a solo instance, so you won't be able to bring your friends with you. And I don't have any game volume. There we go. Okay. And first things first, you want to... Quest starts here. Echo Arcana surface is a web of tangled memories. Sub-Devon, Dark Continent Expedition, Imperial Army, the Foundation, Construction of Castle Aranea. And that's what's written on them glyphs there. We want to follow these guys. They don't really say too much important. They're just kind of rambling about this place. Ooh, scary. Oh, whoops. Note to self, don't make her mad. I don't even know. I guess I'm +6 twist. Okay, so this character here is in twist shard, so it's gonna be a little bit easier for me than it would be if you guys were coming in here with fresh guardian gear. But you definitely can do this with fresh guardian gear. And here he comes. First you gotta kill this guy. I haven't played Ninja in quite a while, so this is gonna be pretty bad. And I got poisoned, thank you. It's just what I wanted. I forgot to take my battle solution. That does definitely not help. I really wish I knew who put those poison blobs in that bad spot, because they are right in my way. Okay, so I'm definitely rusty with Ninja. And she lets him out. Now these people split up here. This guy goes one way, and this Berserker Elin goes one way, and you get to pick. It doesn't really make a difference which way you go. Just for sake of getting this done. Later on, there are things to find in here to complete this place, and you'll have to run it multiple times. But for just getting Apex, it doesn't matter which way you go. So I'm going to follow this guy because I actually think this way is a little bit faster. Let me in. Knock, knock. Okay, so this, you just kind of got to avoid. You're supposed to avoid the lights and the enemies, but it don't really matter. I am not too worried about it. Just kind of run through. And into this place where this guy who just magically teleported in here proceeds to screw things up for us. And he's gonna push the button on this thing like a moron. Okay, that was much better. Acceptable ninja play. Okay, now we go on this way. Oh. I was gonna try and not alert the entire Archdevon Guard here. But I'm sure by the time I get it done, they're all gonna love me. I actually kind of like Ninja. It's kind of a fun class to play. So if you're looking for a DPS class, they're pretty fun. Their damage is a little different. It definitely doesn't come on till the higher levels, that's for sure. Go ahead and dodge that, thank you. Now you gotta kill these little spiders, otherwise this lady is not hittable. Guess I'll just stay out here. Oh. That seems a little early. Yeah, there's no reason to like waste your time hitting her when she's in this egg, because she's gonna spawn out anyway. It's just kind of a glitch that you can hit her still. Excuse me. Oh. Get me with that pushback. Wow, I'm never seen a boss fly out of the way of that before. Not so handy. Okay. See, no big deal. Piece of cake. And now we need to go this way. And that's the end of that deal. This dungeon. Make sure you don't forget to get all this stuff. And then you look at this fragment back here. Hell, I actually got 2 quests in here. 2 for the price of 1. Then you have to read what's restored. And the teleportal spawns. And out we go. And it takes you to a different spot in High Watch to talk to the Echo Curator guy.
I was just reading about someone like you. Keep your soul pure.
I'm not sure. Okay, now you gotta deliver the Eternal Crown to Marin. Back by where we entered that place at. And there's a Vanguard for doing the echoes, so make sure you claim that. Free gold. Well, technically not free. You did something for it, but... Okay, Marin is up here in the top, up at the north end of High Watch by the giant teleportal thing.
Can I help you?
And she talks about the crown. Now show the rusted Eternal Crown to Halrin in the Erdar Command, which is right in the middle of town. In the big building right in the middle. It looks like town hall or whatever you want to call it.
Feel the force of magic.
And he is going to give you a stone. a regeneration stone. You open up your inventory, it tells you all this right here. Press I to open your inventory and select a regeneration stone, and you combine it with the crown to get the first level of the crown.
Keep your soul pure.
So basically what we're doing here is restoring this old crown to give to the goddess. Talk to Marin again, and she sends you off on the next leg of it. But not before she gives you a bunch of cool stuff. Okay, so what she gives you here is what we're doing this for. She's giving you the Weapon Enchanting Scrolls Guardian and Armor Enchanting Scrolls Guardian. Now, if you are still in Guardian gear, you can use these scrolls to upgrade your Guardian gear. Like this armor one, you can choose any piece of Guardian armor and plus it, but plus 1 for every scroll you get. Same way with the weapon. So you get 2 weapons and 6 armors for just the first leg. And then these ninjas plunder glyph boxes are just awesome. It's just great stuff that you need anyway, so. And I got a glyph that I needed out of it, so. And to any new characters that came during the leveling event, you've got Twist Shard already, so these Guardian Scrolls won't work for you. But later on in the quest line, you will get Twist Shard Scrolls, so, like me, I'm already full Twist, I think. Twist. Yes, I'm full Twist Shard already, so I'm going to just discard these scrolls because they are not bankable. You can only use them on the character that you've done this quest line on, so I do not need them. And now we have to go back down to Marin, back to where we talked to her by the teleportal. And I believe she sends you to the Island of Dawn. Yes. Okay, so she gives you a scroll that you can use to teleport to the Island of Dawn for the second leg of the quest. That's the nice thing about this quest line, is it gives you scrolls to take you pretty much everywhere you gotta go. I mean, this is a really generous quest. So we're on the Island of Dawn now. You come right out and this guy's right in front of you. Talk to the teleport master, and he sends you to find Nimot's belongings. Which are not very far away. I'm just following the path right out of the original village in the Island of Dawn, and his stuff is right before the bridge. Okay. Now we go up to the next village, and then we actually find Nimot's. So basically, if you just follow the path, I'm just flying. If you just keep following the path, it'll take you right to it. I'm just flying to speed up the guide a little bit so you don't get bored. Okay, and here's Nimot's. He is in the Timeless Woods village here. I don't know what they call that village, but Delari's camp by the teleportal. And he wants you to gather materials from 3 different monsters and bring them back to him for, I believe he said, an Earth Stone. If you're still in Guardian gear, these guys aren't necessarily easy for you, so make sure you watch that. Because I'm in Twist and they're not dying real fast, so definitely something to keep in mind. You can bring a friend to heal you. Just note that if they're in your party, you will need to kill double. So if it says 3, there's somebody in your party, you're gonna have to kill 6, so it may be worth it to just try and time out your potions correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bravery. I forgot I had those. Like I said, I'm not the, by any means the best ninja player either, so. Okay, and that's our 3 Orisks. I skipped the Basilisks, which is fine, because we gotta come back that way. I'm just gonna clear out these Vanguards. Each one of these guys has Vanguards. If you want to kill 10 of them, there's a Vanguard reward for doing so. Oops, I failed on that one. These guys can be a real pain because they move quite a lot, which isn't so bad for ninja because they have pretty good mobility. They give Guardian materials, so which if you're doing this questline are pretty useless, but you can use them for other characters maybe. That was 3 of them, so now we head back to the, since I skipped the Basilisks, we head back to just the south of the camp that we started in. And there's a couple of Basilisks there that are pretty easy to get. Oh, well, that was unplanned, but I'll definitely take it. Come here. So this is something, if you've never played Island of Dawn, these guys come out of those crystals that I just hit, the Essence Alive. They drop Cayman stashes. You complete Vanguards on the Island of Dawn to get Cayman stash keys, and you can open those for consumables and metamorphic emblems. It took me a second there. So one thing about ninja is their mobility is great. I love it. So there's the camp we started in, so we're right in the same area. Oh, that'll help. Keening Dawn Moat makes you quite a bit stronger, so now that we only have one left. Yeah, see how much of a difference that moat made? Pretty crazy. Okay, now that we have all 9 of those done, we can go back to camp and talk to Nimots again. Which is handy because he's right here.
Looking for me?
And he gives us an earth stone that we do the same thing with as we did with the other. Is we right click on it to combine it with the crown. And now we head back to High Watch to show Marin. There's a lot of jumping around on this quest, but like I said, it gives you teleport scrolls for most of it. Which, if you're elite, doesn't really make too much of a difference, because most of it's on the Island of Dawn. Okay, and she give you more scrolls, so here's your upgrade number 2. You got more Guardian scrolls, you got more glyph boxes, so I'm going to open the glyph box. And she gives you 6 more armor and 2 more weapon upgrade scrolls. So again, if you're in Guardian, there's your upgrade number 2. And I've only been in here for 27 minutes, so it's going to take a little bit longer than my Slayer, but not too bad. Okay, for the next section of this quest, you got to do the Celestial Arena. So talk to this lady to advance the quest. And now you want to talk to Gatorong, the arena guide, and go ahead and teleport into the Celestial Arena. This is another pretty easy little, also a solo thing, so you can't bring your friends with you. Once you get inside, you gotta talk to her again, and then go ahead and get this guy to start it. And this is like a 7-stage little, just a fun little trial. So you destroy all monsters. That's what most of them are. And it rates you. It gives you a score. For higher level characters, this actually gives pretty decent materials. So I do this once in a while. It's a little more annoying on high level or on low level tunes than it is on like my gunner. Takes a little longer. No big deal. Stage 2. Defeat as many monsters as you can within 30 seconds. So this one's just whatever. You just do what you can. Like a gunner in here can go really crazy because they got a lot of AoE attacks. So like on these ones you can rack up some crazy points. My main actually just shreds this place up. It almost can't spawn those pigs in fast enough. It's a lot of fun. Avoid snapping gullets. Okay. That must be the blue things. Yes, it is the blue things. This is another just kill one. So nothing too crazy. But like it says, those snapping gullets give you a debuff, so... Oops, I definitely hit the wrong button there. I did not mean to use that. That's fine. You do have to kill them all for that one, so... Stage 3, Sabertooths can turn invisible. That sounds like a great time. Okay, just like that. We have invisible cats. Okay, stage 4. Defeat relic guardians as fast as you can. Destroy all monsters. Excuse me. So, it's a little deceiving. Those relic guardians are actually not what you want to focus on. You want to focus on the little enemies. And then when those are done, the relic guardians just go away. See? That can be a little confusing. I'm not sure why they worded it that way. Another defeat as many as you can in 30 seconds, but the imps will inflict you with chaos, which makes you useless for a second, just like that. That's always fun. And I use fire. Get off me. Try and clear up some of them imps. Nope, that's the end of that one. Lure Zulhounds into the center. Okay, so the center here gives these dudes an armor debuff. And you. So, you kind of got to bounce them in and out of that thing. Because we don't like debuffs in Tera. It's not terrible though. I'm gonna go ahead and just fight this guy in it. Don't know if he's ever gonna die. And that's the end of that. So as you can see, I got a plate and some derricks and some talents, and this box is actually what gives you the better stuff for your high level characters. Go ahead and hit OK. You can claim the Vanguard. It gives you a Vanguard for it. And you talk to this guy again to teleport out. That should give you another stone, which would be section number 3. Talk to this lady again outside.
I like meeting people. People like you, anyway.
And there's your stone. I'm gonna get out of this big crowd of people down here before I use it, so Highwatch can actually render in. Okay, and same as the other two, you just right click on this stone and it'll combine it into another crown. And you talk to Marin again.
Can I help you?
Look at all this stuff she gives you. It's insane. But that's round 3 of your upgrades, so again, if you're in Guardian, now you've got another pile of scrolls to upgrade your Guardian gear. And a glyph box, which I'm going to open. And she gives you a scroll to teleport you to Olivung, which is a chef on the Island of Dawn. So, back to the Island of Dawn. Okay, we're a little farther into the Island of Dawn now. If you don't use the teleport scroll, we're down here at the southern checkpoint. You want to catch this guy right here with the chef's hat on. And he wants you to kill brutal bloodbound Terraliths, which are these big ugly rock guys right here. Which are like the next tier of monster, I guess you could say, on the Island of Dawn. Again, these guys are not necessarily hard, they just have a lot of hit points. Take a little bit to get them knocked down. And you gotta knock down 10 of them, which is kind of a little more time consuming, but it's not bad. If you're comfortable with your DPS character, it shouldn't be too bad. There also gives strong boxes if you're into strong box keys. I saved some of them. I'm actually going to change channels real quick so I can get more of these guys. Quite a few people fighting them. It looks like a lot of people are doing this quest right now. That's what I love about the ninja is the mobility on this thing is so much fun. These guys can't even keep up. I'm definitely not the best ninja, but I'm gonna get this quest line done. Stand up, buddy. I don't know which way your back is. There it is. Wow, I barely missed that. Okay, that was number 4. Oops, that was dumb. It's alright. Dodged the wrong direction. Alright guys, where are you? There we go. Wow, did he change his mind? What was that? Oops. I hadn't got hit on this for a while. So if you guys don't know, there's a buff on Ninja where if you don't get hit, you get this skill damage increase buff. But I went ahead and got hit there like a derp. And maybe there. Wow, that one didn't count. That was nice. Thanks, game. Let's see, 7. So, I mean, they don't take extremely long. They do take a little longer, but... These aren't the worst yet. There's 2 more tier guy that we gotta fight through yet, so... Eight. Gonna go ahead and bomb this guy. Oh, excuse you, Mr. Rock. That was rude. Alright, one last Teralith here. Looks like this is gonna be the unfortunate one. Excuse me, I'm not interested. Oh. I do like the stun on Ninja, that's really handy. Okay, that's done, and that was 10, so you're gonna get a Vanguard for the Island of Dawn, which gives the Cayman stash key that we were talking about earlier. Go ahead and claim that and head back to the chef. And he gives you a salad that he wants you to try. So you get in your inventory and you eat one of his salad. And you talk to him again. And he gives you the stone. Same song and dance, combine the stone with the crown. And talk to him one more time and he gives you the reward, which should be Twist Shard Scrolls. Yay, so I can actually start upgrading now too. And so now I'll show you how to use the scrolls. You right click on them, take the weapons off your character, weapons and armor that you want to upgrade. Right click on the corresponding scroll and just click on the piece. It'll ask you if you want to upgrade. 2 for my weapon, 5 for my armor. Wait a minute, what was my chest piece? I can actually finish off my chest piece, so I'm going to do that. And this is totally free, it isn't costing anything, so there isn't any reason if your character's not 439 is Apex item level, there isn't any reason you're not doing this. I can see doing this on a healer being a little more difficult, so you might see if you can round up a friend. But there you go, I just got a whole bunch of upgrades for just doing a quest. And I'm still getting the glyphs, which are awesome because you need those. Okay, and he sends you down the hill here to the next tier of monster on the Island of Dawn. Which is these big ugly guys. These ones can be a kind of a pain actually because they move around a whole lot. So you definitely want to watch, see? Definitely want to watch these guys. Oh, I just aggroed another one. Whoops. That was a failed ninja moment. Maybe he isn't going to come after me. That's nice of him. But they're not too bad for a mobile class, like a ninja or a reaper. They're not too bad on a reaper. I've fought them on my reaper before. Hey, you quit that. Oh wow, he knocked me down and I was behind him. That's pretty fancy. He definitely doesn't like my fire though. Okay, is there any crystals around here so I can get a little buff? Yes, there is. These Essence of Life give you random buffs, so I'll go ahead and take one. Try and get this guy stuck. Oh. There's the damage numbers I wanted to see. And it gave me a Keening Dawn moat, so that's going to help this out a lot. Still going to take another crystal here. Wow, he's on a mission there. next? That was number 4. Oh, that one... I knew that one was gonna get me. I actually forgot kind of how much I like playing this ninja. It's a really mobile, fun class. I've been kind of stuck up on my priest. And he's coming back. Right back into a stun. So one thing I like about this ninja over my gunner is it's so much easier to get behind these enemies. I can just... Oh wow, that one was fast. Hacks. That one's in a really bad spot. He needs to come out of that corner. So I'm gonna let him. There we go. Now I can finish him off in peace. Just a little bit too fast for these guys. And they pretty much fixed the fashion coupon drop for most of the Island of Dawn creatures I've seen. So that's awesome. If you're into fashion coupon stuff, you can come back here and get it again. I definitely like me some fashion coupon stuff. Oh, okay. These guys drop tush shard level items. Not sure why them guys are turning so fast like that. That's different. Go ahead and do your jump, friend, so I can get that over with. Right into the stun. That was number 8. And we're gonna go over here and hit number 9 right close to camp. So the big thing about these guys, you can try and keep them stunned. If you can do that, you're pretty golden. Oh, thought that was gonna kill him. There we go. Okay, now you go back and talk to the chef, who is right up the hill. And those guys give you a vanguard too, so I'm gonna go ahead and claim those. Talk to the chef. He gives you another stone. Same deal. Actually, he gives you another food to try first. I forgot about that. Talk to him again, and now he gives you the stone. Combine it with your crown. Talk to him again for your rewards. And again, he gives you more twist shard stuff, because that's where we're at. This is actually going to finish out my weapon. And it's going to finish out my boots. Obviously, since I was already in twist shard a little ways, it won't be as fast for you guys, because you're starting from fresh, but you should be about mid twist shard by here. Okay, and I got one for my gloves. Put all this stuff back on. Open the glyph box, which is a glyph that I've already got. And on we go. He sends you even farther into the island to the next tier of enemies. So just past where you just were, past these big uglies, is the next tier of enemy. We're looking for these big Cyclops guys with the big Hulk Hogan arms. Not that guy, but I will definitely take it. Oh. So these guys aren't tough or anything, they just move around a whole lot. Like a whole lot. And you can't stun them either, so... There's another Cayman stash. And I need to take another bravery potion. And here we go. Tier 3 enemies from the Island of Dawn. Or wait, this is 4. This is tier 4 for this quest line. Wow, that was a little weird. That guy kind of bouncing all over the place, wasn't he? Did I just get hit? I just got hit there. So yeah, these guys are a little bit more annoying, if you hadn't noticed that already. There we go. And you can see a big DPS fluctuation on a ninja when you're intense focus. When you get hit, it really changes things for you. Just like that, and wow. I am failing on that guy. Props to you. Oh boy, I feel sorry for the next couple though. Maybe if I could hit the skill button, that'd be really fancy. There we go. My fingers got off a button there. That was really weird. And my light went off. For some reason, I cannot dodge this guy. These guys. That's fun. Number 4. It would probably help if I was playing ninja properly and would stop forgetting to do that. There we go. And we got another moat, so that should speed things up a little bit. Take a health potion. Get a couple buffs, and here we go. Try and keep these rolling as fast as I can when I get this buff. Although I'm just gonna let him punch me right in the face like a moron. There we go. One of these dudes needs to give me another moat. Oh wow, I hit that guy hard. I didn't think he was gonna die there. What do we got? 2 left. Okay, we can do this. No big deal. Grab another crystal buff and go get this guy. Oh, and then I failed. That's fancy. Wow, that guy didn't want to die. That was impressive. Either that or I was stinking it up. Excuse me, and you're rolling while I iframe. Baloney, sir. I'm not in the mood for baloney tonight. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. There we go. There's 10. Okay, pick up the fat. Of course, then the last one gives me a moat. Again, claim your vanguard. Claim your vanguards. And now we head back to the chef up here at the camp. Without angering these big ugly Odegaron looking guys. For all you Monster Hunter World fans that are watching. And we're just about ready to tick over an hour here, it looks like. Talk to this guy, and he gives you another food to try. So you eat one, talk to him again, gives you the stone, give it a little combine, and now you have to go back to Marin. So back to High Watch we go. And luckily she's always in the same spot. That is somebody in my guild. This character of mine is not in the guild.
An honor to see you.
And she gives you more scrolls. Alright, did I finish upgrading? No, I got gloves left. So just like all the other ones, take a piece off and start using scrolls on it until you get... This is actually going to finish me off, so... Okay, and there it is for me. I am ready to push all my gear to Frost Metal. Okay, so the very last section of this quest that Marin sends you on is another solo dungeon, but I am going to push all my gear to frost metal before I go in. I do not believe you will be able to until after you complete that quest. So I am going to go ahead and do it. What do I need here? Oh, I forgot. I gotta take the crystals off this stuff. Take this out. Wait, what? How did you get those scrolls? Jay, hi, how you doing? You, in your quest log, if you go all the way down in story quest to the Apex 2 banquets section, and you do the A Gift for the Goddess quest line, every time you complete a section of the quest, you get those scrolls all the way from Guardian Gear all the way up to all the way up to the end of Twist Shard. Pushes you all the way to Frost Metal. Okay, so I need talents. A couple hundred talents. I need some Archdevon oil. Do 60 of those, and I needed one other thing that I forgot. Polished runic ores. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and push this stuff now. You got 100% chance if your item experience is high enough, so you just need to acquire the gold. Yeah, it's really nice of them to do that, and I forgot to look at the rolls. Yeah, no problem. The one thing I will tell you, Jay, I don't know if you look here at this, it's got event in the brackets. I don't know if this is going to be a forever thing, so if you're wanting to get to Apex, you might want to do it fast. I don't know that if they're going to take the... I tried to get EME to answer that question if they were staying or going, and I couldn't get a response, so if you're wanting to do this, do it fairly quickly. There's the boots. Speed, power, and crit. I'm gonna push the gloves. And every class has different roles here, so my roles might not be the same for you. You'll definitely want to take a look at a guide or something for your class. If you're following the ninja, or if you're playing a ninja, you can follow what I'm doing here, but otherwise I would not suggest just following me. I gotta write these down or I'll forget. Excuse me for a second. Skill cooldowns. So we got cooldowns, damage from behind. Okay. Cooldowns. Damage from behind, and I'm pretty sure it's enraged, so double cut. Decrease damage by 6%. Decrease damage by frontal attacks by 6.9. Decrease damage from enraged. And increase max hit points. And just like that, boom. I'm ready for the Apex quest. Put my crystals back on. And that was 1 hour and 6 minutes. And I went from... I was in Twist already. I was in Low Twist. So from Low Twist all the way up to Apex. I will go ahead and finish this last section of the quest though, so you guys can see what's going on here. This one is an ace dungeon, so you'll talk to the technician here to advance the quest. And then it wants you to do 2 of Baracos or Akashas. I always recommend Baracos. It's got a couple more bosses than Akasha's trial, but it's a little easier as far as bosses go. And you can kind of rush through parts of it. Like all these little mobs here, you can just skip them. Not really any purpose to killing them. I always skip right to the bosses. That's a good view. Excuse me, while you don't touch me. Why? Nope. Denied, because I'm a ninja. Yeah, I mean, you can fight these guys if you want to. It doesn't hurt anything, but... I gotta go fast. Oh, I made it. I did not think I was gonna make it through that door. Yay, secret ninja life for the win. Ouch. Well, that was an interesting stun. Don't worry, I'll stun your friends. Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husbands. Oh, nope, didn't make that one. Oh, I'm in it. No, I'm not. So that's the crappy... Whoa! He's coming with me. I don't even think that's possible. Yep, nope, he resets. That was the first time I've ever seen that before. Oh, he didn't reset. That's handy. Thank you, game. The only thing about this dungeon is the last guy can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Just for the simple fact that his attacks are huge. Big AoE attacks. That guy actually kind of hurt some. I did put all my armor back on, okay. Your item level probably won't be 440. I've just got a really good set of underwear on. Inner armor, I should say. Nope. Getting him with that wicked stun. And again. He definitely doesn't like that power, though. That's that. It does give you a little bit of materials. Make sure you pick the materials up in here. It usually gives 2 or 3. Make sure you pick those up before you hit exit, because as soon as you hit exit, you're gone. I always claim my Vanguard before I leave, too. So now we just repeat that one more time. Same thing. You can either do it again or you can do Akasha's. I don't like Akasha's, so I'm going to do Baracos again. Baracos to me is just so much easier, so... Because you can skip so much of it. I can't remember. I think Akasha's has 3 bosses, where this one's got however many it's got. I think it's got 4. So this one might have a 1 extra one. Excuse me, view. Nope, stunning his friends again. It's always a good time. Ooh. What are you doing here, big guy? Stun. There we go. These guys don't drop anything, so you just blast right through here. Zip. Oh, that was not the button I wanted to push, but it works. Oh, come on. Okay. Thought maybe I was gonna get locked out of there again. Not that getting locked out of here is a huge deal, it's just time consuming. I kind of forgot what I was doing there for a second. Guess I'm gonna use that on the little mobs, that's fun. An enlarging waste of time. Excuse me, did you just iframe my attack, sir? I lost my brains there for a minute. Cost me some time. Okay, excuse you. Not interested. Getting him with that. Oh, no. He definitely just told me to go away with my stun there. Excuse you. I'm not interested. Okay. Am I actually gonna make it through this one without getting stuck in any of these doors? That'd be exciting. That doesn't hardly ever happen. Okay, excuse you. I'll just go ahead and let you have that hit. Not that one though, I'm over it. Wow, I actually think that one hit me. Rude. Good night. And he gave me 3 that time, so... And it was a Titan's Piece, so if there's any enchanters in here... I do not do enchanting yet. So claim the Vanguard, not the crafting. Excuse me. And exit. This should be the next section. It should give you another batch of scrolls. Talk to the same guy, the dungeon technician here. And he gives you another stone. Combine it, and back to Marin. I kind of forgot about this leg of it. There's 2 more sections, I believe. So it's going to take an hour and a half, probably. There you go. There's your next section of scrolls. So you got another upgrade if you aren't finished. I'm going to open this glyph box for myself and get another one that I've already got. Okay, now we got to use the teleport scroll to Lana in Bleak Rock. And I think Lana wants you to do Guardian missions, but I'm not for sure. Guardian missions are no big deal. Okay, and Lana is right around the corner, so
Such manners.
what do you need me to do? Yep, Guardian missions. So it's kind of a training tutorial, I guess you could say, for Guardian missions. It's showing you how to turn the Guardian system on. And then here's your Guardian missions here that are active. I'm going to go ahead and do this Rhapsody of Wind and Fire. It's a flying Guardian mission. For this level of character, I feel like the Flying Guardian missions are a lot easier to get your. It wants you to claim 4 Guardian Legion gift boxes, which is based on performance in a Guardian mission. I think these flying missions at this level, in my opinion, are a lot easier to get the boxes on, so we're going to go ahead and knock these out. So for this one, you get 10 of the same color. I guess I can't say that it's 10. I don't really know. Oh, well, I'm a little late, so I just missed the first section of this. But you get however many of the same color of those, it gives you a shot to fire at that guy because that's the bad guy. We're trying to protect this whale, the sky whale. See there, I think I got 10 or so, but you just shoot it at that thing. You don't have to aim, you just click on the mouse. But it's a little tricky to get the same color. See, I'm going to go ahead and... So if you hit the opposite color, it starts you over. And these orbs also give you energy for your flight. So you want to make sure and be hitting the orbs. Otherwise you are going to go down. Flight is not infinite here. So... And the boxes that you gotta claim for this mission give really good stuff anyway, so... It's really not hurting to learn these Guardian missions. In fact, on my main, I still do a lot of these just for the rewards they give. Nope, not gonna risk it. These flying events are ones that really just take a lot of practice to get the timing and the spacing down. See, there's one box there, so I don't know that I'm going to get all 4 of the boxes in one, but I'm going to give it a shot here. I kind of don't think I will, but that's okay. Then I can show you the other Flying Guardian mission, which is good. This is a really good way to make money and needed supplies on lower level characters is by doing these flying missions. Oh, excuse me while I don't screw this up. Oh, there it went again. I'm actually usually better at this one. This is the one of the... There's 2 flying missions. I prefer this one. Not such a fan of the other one. The other one's a lot harder to keep your flying mount in the air. It drops kind of an orb thing too, but they're a lot harder to acquire. I guess that's something you can do in this one if your pet or your mount is about to fall out of the air. You can just start collecting whatever color. And there is fever time somewhere. Or should be fever time coming. Wow, where am I? I'm in a really weird spot. Or it feels like a weird spot. There's fever time. Right in the middle, right above the sky is where fever time is. Fever time is just a rapid drop of blues. So you can really get up here and start doing the damage. This is also where you get a lot of the boxes. Because you're doing a lot more damage. Make sure you fire off your shot as soon as you get it too, so you don't... Because this is not cumulative, so once you get a shot, you're not making any more progress. I don't know if we're gonna get this guy killed. Yeah, we are. There he goes. Boom. We actually won that one. We got the thing killed that was underneath the whale. So after you're done, you land and you can claim boxes right here. Claim reward. And I only got 2, so we're gonna have to go do the other flying mission. Bring up your map with the M key. And search and destroy is the other flying mission. Once I get all 4 boxes, I'll show you guys what you get out of the boxes. That's pretty good stuff. Alright, we got a minute until this one starts. This one's a little different. I don't know. I don't really like this one. And I'm not as good at it, so... I like how my Master Blue matches this wolf. There it goes. Okay, so these little scout things are flying around. When you get close, you get the option to shoot them. And you're actually using flight energy to make shots, so... You shoot them and then you collect the little orbs that come out of them to replenish your flight energy. And you want to keep your combo going as best as possible, so... You always want to try and pick another scout that's close, because you only got like... I don't know, 5 to 8 seconds before your combo starts over. Come on, shoot. But yeah, this one's a little bit harder just because of how far you gotta fly to like the next scout. It's a little bit harder to keep your mount in the air. If you do hit a snag and you're gonna run out of flight energy, I'll show you in a second here. Wow, did that one just fly away? Haven't seen that before. Excuse me. Thank you. The pink orbs will also keep your combo multiplier going. So don't worry about that. I did just fall out of the air. That's fancy. These bigger things here give you flight energy. So you can fly up to them and click. And it'll give you some flight energy. But it's pretty hard to keep your combo going and get flight energy at the same time, so you're going to kind of sacrifice your combo for that. I'm actually the only one doing this right now. That's pretty rare. Usually there's a few people anyway. That's okay, all I need to do is get my other 2 boxes, which I got 1 already. I will go ahead and finish the event though, so you can see what's going on. Come here. There we go. See, like that one, it's a little far. It's pretty... Yep, I'm falling. The sky is falling. So there's that. That's the big sad for this mission. When you fall out of the air. If you've done quite a few of these flying missions, there's actually a way to upgrade your your flight. These flying missions give you a token, and you can buy a flight upgrade. But it takes a lot of these flying missions to get that upgrade, so. Okay, so after a little bit of time, the small ones go away and this big mothership shows up. Which I'm going to use all my energy to get here. So I'm going to replenish. If you're falling and you replenish, you can hit the jump button to fly again. So basically you just keep shooting and picking up these orbs at the same time and keep yourself in the air. You don't even have to look at the mothership. Just concentrate on these yellow, or on these pink replenishment orbs. Because the shooting is auto aim, so. But see how my flight energy's getting down? You kind of want to watch that. And take a break for a second. Maybe shoot one once in a while. Otherwise you will dump out of the air. And that's just kind of a pain. You can replenish when you go buy one. Some of these orbs these replenishment orbs for some reason, sometimes they don't want to pick up. I'm not sure what that's all about, but you just go on. Don't hover over them. You'll run out of flight energy messing around with them. I'm actually getting pretty lucky with the, Oh, and see, this guy goes into fever too, and he just shoots more orbs. He shoots a lot of orbs. They go into fever time at 40%, so watch for that. When this guy goes into fever time, it's really easy to stay in the air. I think I'm actually going to get him too by myself. Yep. There he goes. Mission complete. So the same thing, you land and you claim your boxes. And now you go back to Bleak Rock to talk to Lana again. Hour and a half. I believe there's one more section, so. Or roughly an hour and 45 minutes to finish this whole quest line. And it'll take longer if you want to hang around and read the story and stuff.
You have a tongue, right?
And she gives you another stone. Combine that.
Such manners.
And she sends you back to Marin. I'm going to open these boxes so you can see real quick. They give jewels. I have a chance to drop rubies, sapphires, emeralds, or diamonds. So, 2 rubies, 3 rubies, 2 rubies, 2 rubies, 2 rubies. So I got 11 rubies out of doing that. You can either craft with them or you can sell them. They're worth about 100 apiece. So, 100 gold apiece. And you can claim the vanguards for that flying mission, and we're going to go back to High Watch. And she gives you some more scrolls, so if you're looking for the last of your upgrades, she gives you more. Another glyph box, which I've already got the glyph. And she sends you on the last leg of it, which is another ace dungeon. This one's interesting. So you definitely want to pay attention to this ace dungeon. Go back to the same guy that you talked to before. And you want to pick Lilith's Trial. So the reason I say you want to pay attention to this specific ace dungeon is because this is an exact clone of a 5-man dungeon. Lilith's Keep is a 5-man, if you didn't know. And they debuffed this so you can play it solo. And this is the result of that. Let me go ahead and eat some stuff here. So definitely while you're doing this solo, you want to pay attention to the mechanics in here and try and learn them if you can. This is like a real deal dungeon fight now. You won't be able to stun them or anything like that. Ouch. It's not too bad. Like I say, just try and learn the mechanics if you can. It's a great time to do that. Let these guys group up a little bit. Oh, they're all on my log. Okay, so the horse puts that AoE on the ground. Don't touch that, because it'll debuff you and turn you into like a bomb. After a certain amount of time, you'll just explode, interestingly enough. How annoying, I will kill you. He doesn't attack a full arena attack except for behind him, so all you gotta do for that one is get behind him. This is spawning the fire curtain. I've got other videos on my channel here doing Lilith's Keep, so if you want to watch more Lilith's Keep footage, it's around. And even this week. This week Lilith's Keep is the featured dungeon, so I've been doing it quite a bit. Okay, there's the horse. Make sure if you're not doing it on the weekends, you're doing some of the dungeon highlight dungeons, because this is some of the stuff you can get from it. I got this horse from the weekend dungeon highlight 2 weekends ago. This guy's got more complicated mechanics than the last one. So he puts this on you. He's going to put an AoE on the ground, and it's semi-permanent, so you want to stay out of it. It makes you really slow, so you definitely don't want to hang out in that at all. Gonna go ahead and use my big attack on this guy because he's super annoying. Try and get him killed before the hardened wax shows up. There he is. Okay, on to the last guy. See, this isn't too bad. You should be real close to the same level I am now, so you could definitely handle this. A friend of mine did it on Priest last night. It just took a little while, but it's definitely attainable with a Priest. For this section, you just want to run. I guess you can do it however you want to, but I just like to run through and gather all these guys up and hit them all at once. Make sure you hit these archers at the end first. They're a little more annoying than... They do a little more damage than the rest of these clowns do. Combo max. Oh, I forgot this. Yep. I forgot this has little challenges. These ace dungeons have little challenges in them. So you can get the ace dungeon points. Alright, elevator, let's go. There we go. We're going up Lilith's Keep here. Maybe. There it is. I was off a window. And there she is. There's the final boss. If you haven't ever been here, this lady gets a little easily excited. And she talks a lot. But she's not too terribly hard to fight. Should have went ahead and moved to the back. Okay, so this huge attack, make sure you iframe out through that wave. Otherwise, what she does is she absorbs you right here, and she gets stronger, and you definitely don't want her to do that, because then she can be a real pain. Come on down here. There she goes with the big wave again, just iframe through it. She'll stun you for just a second, and then you really want to damage her. You gotta break this shield that's on her. Otherwise she gets that, like I say, she gets stronger. There's the stun, and then you really start hitting her. And there she goes. So just like the other ace dungeons, she gives you 3 or 4 things. Make sure you pick them up before you leave. There's a little cutscene. It's the same cutscene as the 5-man, I think. So if you don't want to watch it here, watch it in the 5-man. And hit exit. And that's the end of the quest line for getting Apex the easy way. Now you just run back and talk to Marin. And she gives you the last batch of the last stone for sure. And you talk to her, she gives you the last big batch of rewards. Look at all that good stuff. And there you go, that's the end of the quest. Go ahead and use the last of the scrolls that you've got. And as long as your accessories are upgraded, belt, circlet brooch, earrings, and rings. You will be at least 439. You'll be ready to take on the Velika Banquet quest. You go to Braga here in Highwatch to start that. And that will get you on your way to Apex. So, if you guys enjoyed this short little Apex guide and like what you saw here, make sure to like and share the video. I stream Tera content Monday, Wednesdays for sure, and sometimes on Fridays. Sometimes I do other games, but yeah, I will catch you next time for more Tera adventures. Thanks for watching.